Entering the labyrinth decoding psychopathy. Psychopathy, a word often whispered with fear and fascination, represents a complex psychological construct. It's not merely a label for criminals, but a spectrum of personality traits, behaviors, and neurological differences that set individuals apart. Understanding psychopathy requires delving into the intricate workings of the human mind, exploring the interplay of nature and nurture. This journey takes us through the corridors of personality, the anatomy of the brain, and the very essence of emotions. Psychopathy is often misunderstood, portrayed as a monstrous caricature in popular media. However, the reality is far more nuanced. Psychopathic individuals exist on a continuum, displaying varying degrees of traits rather than conforming to a rigid stereotype. Some may lead seemingly ordinary lives, while others engage in harmful behaviors. This spectrum emphasizes the importance of avoiding generalizations and acknowledging the individual variability within this complex construct. Unraveling the mystery of psychopathy necessitates a multifaceted approach. We must consider personality traits like superficial charm, lack of empathy, and manipulative tendencies. We must also delve into the neurological underpinnings, exploring differences in brain structure and function that may contribute to psychopathic traits. This holistic perspective, encompassing psychology, neurology, and social influences, is crucial for gaining a deeper understanding of this enigmatic condition. The exploration of psychopathy is not for the faint of heart. It demands a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about human nature and challenge preconceived notions. It is a journey into the shadowy corners of the mind where empathy fades and calculated behavior reigns. Yet it is precisely in these shadowy corners that we can glean insights into the human experience, learning not only about psychopathy, but also about ourselves. The psychopathic profile, a glimpse inside. The psychopathic personality is a tapestry woven with threads of charm, grandiosity, and a chilling lack of empathy. These individuals often possess a superficial charm, able to effortlessly captivate and manipulate those around them. Their words may be smooth and persuasive, but beneath the surface lies a profound disconnect from the emotional experiences of others. Grandiosity is another hallmark of the psychopathic personality. These individuals often possess an inflated sense of self-worth, believing themselves to be superior to those around them. This sense of entitlement can fuel their manipulative tendencies, as they see others as pawns to be used for their own gain. The world becomes a stage for their machinations, and they are the masterful puppeteers. The most striking and perhaps most disturbing feature of psychopathy is the profound lack of empathy. While most individuals can readily understand and share the emotional experiences of others, psychopaths seem unable to tap into this fundamental human capacity. They may recognize emotions intellectually, but fail to experience them on a visceral level, leaving them emotionally detached and seemingly indifferent to the suffering of others. The combination of superficial charm, grandiosity, and lack of empathy creates a potent mix that allows psychopaths to navigate social situations with remarkable ease. They can mimic emotions they do not feel, feigning concern and compassion to disarm their targets. Their manipulative skills are often honed to perfection, allowing them to exploit others for personal gain without a flicker of remorse. The brain's blueprint, neurological underpinnings. The distinctive personality traits of psychopathy are not merely products of upbringing or social learning. Evidence suggests that differences in brain structure and function play a significant role in shaping this complex condition. Neurological research has unveiled intriguing insights into the brains of psychopathic individuals, revealing potential clues to their emotional detachment and behavioral patterns. One area of particular interest is the prefrontal cortex, a brain region responsible for executive functions such as planning, decision-making, and impulse control. Studies have shown that psychopaths may exhibit reduced activity in this crucial area, potentially explaining their difficulty in regulating emotions, inhibiting impulsive behaviors, and learning from past mistakes. The prefrontal cortex acts as the brain's CEO, and in psychopathy, it seems, the CEO is on an extended vacation. Another brain region implicated in psychopathy is the amygdala, an almond-shaped structure deeply involved in processing emotions, particularly fear and threat detection. Psychopaths appear to have a blunted response in the amygdala, suggesting a diminished capacity to experience fear and anxiety. This fearlessness may contribute to their willingness to engage in risky behaviors and their apparent indifference to the potential consequences of their actions. The intricate interplay between the prefrontal cortex and the amygdala is crucial for understanding how emotions influence behavior. In psychopathy, the impaired communication between these regions may explain the disconnect between knowing right from wrong and feeling compelled to act morally. The brakes of the prefrontal cortex are weak, and the alarm system of the amygdala is muted, creating a recipe for impulsive and often reckless behavior. These neurological differences, while compelling, do not paint a complete picture of psychopathy. The brain is a dynamic organ, constantly shaped by experiences and interactions with the environment. While structural and functional variations may predispose individuals to certain traits, it is the interplay of nature and nurture that ultimately determines the course of their lives. Section 4. Emotional processing, a world without feeling. Emotions, the vibrant hues of human experience, color our perceptions, guide our decisions, and bind us to one another. For most individuals, empathy is an innate capacity, allowing us to step into the shoes of others and share their joys and sorrows. For psychopaths, however, the world of emotions appears to be a muted landscape, devoid of the rich tapestry of feelings that connect us as human beings. While psychopaths may possess a keen intellect and an understanding of social dynamics, their emotional processing seems fundamentally different. They may recognize emotions in others intellectually, understanding the facial expressions and body language associated with sadness, joy, or anger, yet they lack the visceral, gut-level response that allows most people to genuinely experience these emotions and empathize with others. Imagine watching a movie where the characters go through a range of intense emotions, but you feel nothing. You understand the plot, you recognize the emotional cues, but the story fails to elicit any emotional resonance within you. This, in essence, is the emotional landscape of a psychopath. The drama of life unfolds before them, but they remain emotionally detached, like spectators watching a play. This emotional detachment has profound implications for interpersonal relationships. While psychopaths may mimic emotions to manipulate others, their interactions lack the genuine warmth and empathy that form the foundation of meaningful connections. They may engage in superficial charm and feigned concern, but their actions are ultimately driven by self-interest rather than genuine care for others. Section 5. Nature and Nurture, a Tangled Web. The origins of psychopathy, like most complex human traits, lie in the intricate interplay of nature and nurture. Genetics provides the blueprint, shaping the brain's structure and influencing predispositions. The environment, however, acts as the sculptor, molding these predispositions through experiences, learning, and social interactions. Untangling this intricate web is crucial for understanding the development of psychopathy. Studies have shown that genetics play a significant role in the development of psychopathic traits. Individuals with a family history of psychopathy are at an increased risk of exhibiting similar traits, suggesting that certain genes may influence the wiring of the brain, particularly in areas related to emotional processing and behavioral control. However, genes are not destiny. They provide a starting point, a set of predispositions that can be amplified or attenuated by environmental factors. Early childhood experiences, particularly those involving trauma, neglect, or abuse, can leave lasting imprints on the developing brain. Exposure to such adversity can disrupt the normal development of emotional regulation, empathy, and attachment, potentially increasing the risk of developing psychopathic traits later in life. The brain, during these formative years, is highly malleable, and adverse experiences can alter its trajectory, shaping the individual's emotional and behavioral repertoire. Social learning also plays a crucial role in shaping the expression of psychopathic traits. Individuals may learn to adopt manipulative tactics and exploit others through observation, imitation, and reinforcement. The social environment can provide a training ground for honing psychopathic tendencies, especially if these behaviors are rewarded or go unpunished. The adage "practice makes perfect" applies even to the dark arts of manipulation. Understanding the interplay of genetics, early experiences, and social learning is crucial for developing effective interventions for individuals at risk of developing psychopathic traits. Early identification and targeted therapies aimed at fostering emotional regulation, empathy, and pro-social behaviors may help mitigate the negative consequences associated with these traits. Section 6. The Many Faces of Psychopathy, Shades of Grey. Psychopathy, despite its portrayal in popular media, is not a monolithic entity. It exists on a spectrum, with individuals displaying varying degrees of psychopathic traits. This spectrum challenges the notion of a clear-cut dichotomy between psychopaths and non-psychopaths, and highlights the diversity within this complex psychological construct. Some individuals may exhibit a high degree of psychopathic traits, engaging in manipulative, deceitful, and sometimes criminal behavior. They may lack empathy, disregard social norms, and prioritize their own needs above all else. These individuals often come to the attention of the criminal justice system, fueling the stereotype of psychopaths as cold-blooded criminals. However, not all individuals with psychopathic traits follow this path. Some may exhibit these traits to a lesser degree, leading seemingly ordinary lives, holding jobs, and forming relationships. They may be charming, assertive, and successful in their chosen fields, their psychopathic tendencies masked by a veneer of normalcy. The world of business, for example, may inadvertently reward certain psychopathic traits, such as ruthlessness and a single-minded focus on achieving goals. The spectrum of psychopathy underscores the importance of avoiding generalizations and acknowledging the individual variability within this complex construct. Not all psychopaths are criminals, and not all criminals are psychopaths. The expression of psychopathic traits is influenced by a myriad of factors, including genetics, upbringing, and social learning, creating a diverse tapestry of individuals who defy easy categorization. Recognizing the heterogeneity of psychopathy is crucial for developing effective interventions and fostering a more nuanced understanding of this complex phenomenon. Moving away from simplistic stereotypes and embracing the diversity within this spectrum is essential for both scientific inquiry and ethical considerations. Section 7. Unveiling the Enigma, the Ongoing Quest. The study of psychopathy is an ongoing quest, a journey into the uncharted territories of the human mind. Researchers continue to unravel the mysteries of this complex construct, seeking to understand its origins, its neurological underpinnings, and its implications for individuals and society as a whole. The pursuit of knowledge in this field is not merely an academic exercise, but a quest with profound implications for human well-being. Advances in neuroimaging techniques have provided unprecedented glimpses into the brains of psychopathic individuals, revealing differences in structure and function that may contribute to their characteristic emotional detachment and behavioral patterns. Studies exploring the role of genetics have identified potential candidate genes that may influence the development of psychopathic traits, offering insights into the biological basis of this condition. The exploration of environmental factors, particularly the role of early childhood experiences, has shed light on the profound impact of trauma, neglect, and abuse on the developing brain. Understanding how these adverse experiences shape emotional regulation, empathy, and social behavior is crucial for developing effective interventions aimed at mitigating the negative consequences associated with psychopathic traits. The quest to understand psychopathy is not without its challenges. The ethical considerations surrounding the study of this condition are complex and multifaceted. The stigma associated with psychopathy can lead to discrimination and prejudice, making it crucial to approach research with sensitivity and respect for the individuals involved. Moreover, the potential for misuse of knowledge gained from studying psychopathy underscores the importance of ethical oversight and responsible communication of findings. The journey into the mind of a psychopath is a journey into the heart of human nature. It is a quest for understanding, for unraveling the intricate tapestry of biology, psychology, and social influences that shape our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. It is a quest that challenges us to confront uncomfortable truths about ourselves and to strive for a more humane and compassionate world where knowledge is used to heal rather than to harm.